Hey, what's up everyone? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we are looking at the Marvel Legends Face-Off Red Skull in his future space suit thing. I don't know where this look came from. It's probably in the comics somewhere. I don't personally like it, but the figure is not inherently bad. It does suffer from kind of sloppy paint here and there. You can see the red doesn't really cover those red pieces very well, and the eyes don't have the black where they're supposed to be. But it's really not that bad. We do have shading throughout. We have two different shades of blue, just for the main suit. And we do have the painted red detail with some silver buckles and snaps going around. So it's not too bad. He comes with a sword. It tends to get a little floppy, but a little hot water or a hairdryer will fix that. Nice little accessory. He stands about 6 1/4 inches tall. I can't say I'm a huge fan of this head sculpt. It's not bad, it's just not great. And I think the reason I don't care for it is just the way it sits on the neck. It doesn't make him look like he has much of a neck. That, coupled with the collar, it really gives him kind of a strange look from most angles. But it's not horrible. There's texturing throughout, and the teeth are painted pretty well. As far as articulation goes, he can look up, he can look down a little bit, and then he can look side to side, of course. Shoulders, these are kind of soft, so they're not going to block too much, but they will get in the way. We have the standard shoulder joint. Bicep swivel with nicely sculpted details throughout the arm. Double jointed elbow. Good range of motion. Wrist rotation. It's not hidden nearly as well as it should have been. With a sculpt like that, they could have done much better. We have a wrist hinge and a finger hinge, which is kind of useless. But the hand sculpt isn't too bad. They did put a lot of detail in there. Unfortunately, I got the front half of his right hand on his, or of his left hand on his right hand, so I'm gonna have to find one in my fodder bin and swap the hands on that. But he's got decent articulation and decent sculpt everywhere so far. Ab crunch works really well, and they continue to sculpt all the way up, so that's pretty cool. Waist twist is okay. This rubbery belt, it's thick enough that it gets in the way, but it's not going to break or anything, so you shouldn't have too much trouble with that. The hips have pretty good range of motion, no problem at all. Thigh swivel is built into that, of course. We have a double jointed knee, good range of motion. We have a shin swivel at the top of the boot. I really like the way these boots are sculpted and painted, looks good. And then we have an ankle hinge, no rocker unfortunately, that would have been much better, but they still look good. And then we have a toe hinge. So if you like this look for Red Skull, I would say go ahead and pick it up. You should be able to get it for fairly cheap, at least last time I looked, and it's not too bad of a figure. It's not great, but it's not bad, so go ahead and grab it, and I think you'll probably enjoy it. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see my upcoming figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.